Wednesday? Oh my god, who would have thought? Who would have ever dreamed it to be possible? Yo, Smaller, the artist formerly known as Guitar. Hello, you were first, so true. Yo, ditto. Oh my god. MJ, never try to lock in. You and me both, Buster. I'll explain in a minute. You aren't allowed to lock in, MJ. Oh my god, yo, Grant! Oh my god, he's completely unexpected. I mean, completely expected! Oh my god, yo. Oh my gracious, Tyler! Wednesday stream! Let's go. We win these, it's true. Hello there! Hi! Hello! Hi! Oh my god, Fox family! How you doing, King? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Oh my god, what a magical, wondrous time to be alive. This right here on the Wednesday Napoleon the 7th stream. So Dab, how do you feel to be, about the 51st state of the United States of America? I mean, what can I say? You know, resource sharing, you know, a horrible diplomatic play that's probably only going to turn allies against us. What are the odds this goes wrong? Oh my god. Are we checking out the newest snapshot? Sort of, kind of, yes. Partially, that's sort of what we're doing. Listen, it's how do I phrase this? It's a bit of a long story what this stream's gonna be. It's probably gonna be my stupidest stream ever. But like, hopefully in a fun way, you know? You know, hopefully in a silly little wacky way. Where I go, ooh, what whimsy, what joy, what a time to be alive, you know? Where I can actually do some things and be like, hey, you know, not a bad stream. We will check out some of the snapshot though. That's the main bit of the stream. The second bit of the stream, I'll explain probably as we go is gonna be easiest. I don't know if I want everybody to run away screaming right off the top, you know? Which you may do, in which case I won't fault you for it, you know? It would be totally understandable. It would actually be just a joyous time for all. Oh my god. You talking about Greenland? No, Greenland! Greenland will never be a state. A territory, maybe, but a state? No. They can get in line behind Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C., you know? They're never gonna be a state. Oh, my God. He came into office and I want Greenland. I mean, that's not new. That was a thing last time, too. I feel like people forget that. President has never done anything bad. That's what, you know, it's so true. Lockstep, and, you know, that's what we all gonna be here on the Napoleon the 7th channel. Oh, God. Also, the artificial imaginary line about a Canadian border. Oh, my God. Well, you know, yeah. And the very solid non-imaginary line of the Mexico border. These are things that happen, you know? I have to work in 25 minutes. Hurry it up, slurp boy. What do you mean, Arena? Listen. This, okay. How do I condense this down? So we're gonna look at the snapshot in what will probably be the stupidest and I guess like possibly shortest stream we ever do. It's Napoleon the 7th Wednesday stream, Javalicious edition. You know, who knows what'll happen? Anything could go wrong. Oh my god. Let me redeem the tome. I swear to God, I still need to get that hooked up. It's a weird book. I thought it was gonna be way more like just listed, and it's not. So I gotta figure out how to like actually make that more redeemable. You know? Oh my God. I can't stop thinking about the tweet. Is we ain't changing it to the Gulf of America. What is he 5? Oh my God. It genuinely baffled me. So just Greenland? Really? That's what did it for you? The Greenland stuff? That's like the least concerning of it. That's like, that's the one that's like the least likely to happen and like the most unconcerning part. What do you mean? Oh my God. At least 8 out of 10. Let's go. Javalicious makes a comeback. We have a repeat. In fairness, I think that might be because it is in the snapshot mode rather than the normal one. So we might have gotten a repeat that way because snapshot is just repeating what exists in the normal one. You know? Java's not tasty? What do you mean? I love a good cup of Java. What do you mean? It's delicious. Oh, hydrate. Wondrous day, wondrous day. Yo, so I'll do. Oh my God, I'm back from I don't know where. Well, you know, I'm glad to have you back, King. I hope the holidays were good. I hope New Year's was fun for you, King. I hope it was an enjoyable time. Was it?
Thank you, Nap, for streaming. You saved me from Mellow, making me watch the Dream SMP.
Huh?
Also buy Batgirl number 4 out February 4th. Also, how was the hike?
The hike was great, King. Huh? How did I prevent them? Sure, man. Sure. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. Oh my God. Well, listen, Nap, I'm not going to think about the serious stuff he said. Instead, I'll be talking about the United States, whatever the heck he decides, I guess. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Genuine question, what did I miss about Greenland is the least concerning. Honest to God, man, I'm not gonna get into it. You can look up claims of the 51st state or the Panama Canal, and that'll do you. Oh, wait, that was new snapshot! Leaves! But then all trees now do the cherry blossom thing. Isn't that great? All trees have particles, they all drop leaves. Wowie zowie, leaves! Oh my God. Oh my God. You came into my DMs and was like, hey, let's watch Dream SMP today. Oh my God. I love that, so cute, such a lovely detail. I know, right? And speaking of, actually, I wonder. This is a taiga biome, so it should count to give us one of the new pigs. He's so yellow. Oh my God, new pigs. We're winning today. Oh my God, pig variants. Minecraft has truly become no longer an indie game. This right here, this was the moment it stopped being an indie game where they added in multi-variants of pigs. That's clinched it for me, you know? I think the yellow pig looks great. I agree. Well, great. Just oh, I'm sure that's nothing. I'm sure that's fine. Let's go to a different biome and see if we can get a different pig. Oh, there's some naturally spotted ones. Oh my God. This is literally a biome mod. OMG. Yeah, basically. It's just they're adding in some new biome mechanics, basically. I guess. What the? Oh, leaves on the ground. Leaf litter. Okay. Now there's just leaves everywhere. Now I can have a fall aesthetic farm. Oh my God. Base pig. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go. Now there's leaves. This is an absolute W. I agree with MJ. The greatest problem of this whole thing is the lodestone, which now no longer requires a netherite ingot, but can be made with iron. And I think it's stupid. It ruins a little tidbit of lore, and I hate that. I like that. I mean, they were like, I will say, it probably became too expensive with the fact that you needed the template to be able to make the ingot, I guess, but I don't know. It seems silly. I'm going to commit various war crimes. Full Metal Jacket. Oh my god. Yo, totally human. I'll do. I step up for a second, I come back in pigs and leaves. Yo, well, yeah, now we got, well, that's not a new pig, but now we got new pigs and leaves. What if I head to bio, wait, no. Locate biome desert. Check it out. Oh, there we go. That took a hot minute. Oh my god. Oh, we're in the ground. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Uno momento, por favore. Nope, that's also a normal pig. Which one's changing? Oh, he's at a jungle. I think that changes it. I was quoting Chuckles. Let's go. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, there he is. There's Orange Pig. Let's go. There's Pumbaa. What a guy. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about any of the pig variants, to be honest, just because of how classic the pig is. But, well, you know, I'm an old man now, you know, me no like change, you know? Oh my god, he looks like a hot dog! No! Cover your ears, Porkins! Don't let them get to you! Oh my god. The orange pig is charming? What a charming young man! Wow, look at him, he's so very distinguished, very charming. Oh. Okay, so this is the breaker. Right here's the line between normal pig and that type of pig. Okay. Okay. Wait, why is there two villages like next to each other? Like, excuse me? Man, sometimes snapshot generations are like genuinely better than like regular generations. I feel just because they get wacky with it, you know? Oh, God. I'm middling on the orange one, but I like the yellow one. See, I'm not sure how I feel about either of them. I don't know. I just really like the classic look of the pig. I'm mostly excited for the leaves. The whole, like, all trees now have, like, falling leaves. Hello. All trees now have falling leaves and there's leaf litters. I like that. I think that's pretty neat. I forget what else is new. Some stuff with the, whatchamacallit, the weirwood or whatever. The pale wood, the pale forest. Yo, Ray! How do? Oh, community, could we have vertical slabs migrating orange pigs? In fairness, the variation of base mob animals, it was something that a large amount of people continuously ranted on. I'll give them that. This is something people have asked for like a long time. And now that they've done it, people are like, where is Moobloom? Yeah, where is Moobloom? Hand it over. Where is cow variant? Where is sheep variant? And it's like, but the sheep can already be multiple colors. They say, no, not good enough. We've littered wildflowers. Look those up. Wild. Oh yeah, these things. Yeah, wait, now you could find little wildflowers like the cherry blossom ones. Cool. That's cute. I like that. Now I can go be on a hill and sing the song, Sound of Music, and do a spin and it'll be like. That's the noise it'll make. Stupid. Oh my god. They did openly say no vertical slabs. Yeah, I don't think we're ever getting vertical slabs. I think that's a bridge too far for old Minecraft. It's in the original code. It says if a slab is vertical, terminate the world. That's what it says. I don't write the rules, you know? Oh my god. They already, they're based for that. Get owned. I'm the only person that's anti-vertical slab in the world, but you know, oh my god. Okay, we only have the one leaf litter, but maybe it changes if you go to a different biome? That could be the case. Who's to say? Who's to say? Diagonal slabs? Dios mío, please. Oh my god. You know what's funny, by the way? Total sidebar. I was thinking about this earlier. because I got sent on a wild goose chase by one ally of the chat who that's the wrong thing. Who didn't intentionally send me on this goose chase. They asked about a highlight on the Twitch channel, and that confused me. And I was like, wait, why is there a highlight from like 2021? Huh? Is that they put into the Discord? I was like, excuse me, why? And so I had to go look that up. And in doing so, I was looking for it in clips. I didn't realize it was a highlight, which is why it's there. It's there because it's a highlight, and those are kept differently from clips. I ended up on a long range of just like watching back a whole bunch of clips from over the years, and I think I've realized something. I think I realized something fairly distinct that had just never clicked for me until that moment, and that's it. There's lots of games that I think Wild Orange Pigs. There's lots of games I think that like changed this channel somewhat, some way or another, in terms of like just like what we've done, how, whether I was fun, you know, like the first horror game they play, etc. You know, but like one thing that I realized is I think the game that changed me the most is probably Silliest. I think that game had like profound effect on where this channel would go. And I kind of love it. I was rewatching those clips and through it, I was able to be like, oh, that's where everything okay. Bro, no, that's not what I mean. I didn't mean that. They just had to pull you the 7th mod to Minecraft. That's so true. You're so based. No, I just meant I watched it back and I was like, oh man, I'm a lot more like, I played it and got like fed up enough that I became a lot more like me in it, I guess, as it went on. Like the more I'd play it, where I'd just like be losing it. And I was like, oh, this really this is really where I started being more like, not more myself per se, but like just more like, more variation to like joke types and stuff like that I do on the channel. I was like, oh, that's weird. It's just weird in the way that that I was like, huh. It's cool to see that there's like one specific game that I think changed the trajectory of like what we ended up doing and how we act and stuff like that, you know? The game that changed me the most was 100% queer stream population. Oh my god. Nap had an awakening. No, I haven't played Link's Awakening. You're mistaken. I played Echoes of Wisdom. Different game. Yeah, overcoming adversity and climbing the mountain to become yourself. That's the message of the game. No, I meant that I started. Oh my god. I can't communicate what I mean well enough. But anyway, I just mean that I noticed that like I started being more, you know, loose with language and the like, I feel like, ever since that stream. I feel like it sent me, it pushed the needle from just basic, like, Minecraft stream to, like, no, I'm just, I'm a nutcase and I'm losing it now. I think it broke me, is what I'm saying. I think that game broke me to some degree, you know? Okay, Nap, don't worry. Nap, everyone here except for Mello accepts you for who you are. What do you mean? It's very kind, but I am in fact not trans, so you know, your acceptance is misplaced. But it's good to know that you would, I guess. Thanks, appreciate it. It's the thought that counts, I suppose. To be honest, I think I locked in the hardest industry during the Celeste era, then the God of War era. Yeah, that's like, I feel like it's those eras ended up like altering the stream to be much more of like oh, this is like a personality. I guess, yeah, my personality, I think, started to solidify through that period a lot more, which I think each variety game did. It chipped away at the locked personality I had, you know? I dare say I broke you significantly. That is fair. You are bane to my Batman King. You kind of shattered my proverbial spine. Yo, primates! How do? Your acceptance is misplaced, goes hard. Let's go. Oh my god. What can I say? Every so often I get one good line in, you know. Nap, when you come out as trans, we will be here to accept you with open arms. What's this when? What do you mean when? Why are you treating it like an inevitability? It's not the ring, it's Celeste. It's not gonna get me in the end. What do you mean? Oh my god. The with grape shot, brother. No, please. That's crazy. Oh my god, you're playing Celeste and New Vegas. You are trans. Is that in the code somewheres? Is that the bubble double boil in trouble? Like that's the witch's brew that makes it happen? Is that a scientific fact? Oh my god. Do it from memory. Do not open the book. From memory. Gee, I don't know if I remember it. Something about the Dead Sea or something like that, right? Oh yeah. Did you hear about the Dead Sea? Dead. I didn't even know it was sick. Funny. What whimsy! Oh my god, I'm lightheaded. Speaking of the end, I just got the end of my book last night. It was so sad. But yeah, I mean, in a good way? Or like sad because you feel that it was not a good conclusion to the book. Is there anything else that got added to this snapshot, by the way, I should add? I don't think there was. Nothing. I guess we can go find the, locate biome, forest? What the f is it? What's it called? The Whitewood Forest. It's called something. Pale Garden, that's what it's called. God, I'm losing it. I'm losing my hold of ownership on Minecraft lore. I don't even know the Pale Garden's name by heart. Oh. Does this mean Jean-Paul Valley is going to take over stream while Napbacks? Huh? Excuse. The egg is cracking? What do you mean the egg is cracking? We paid you to play those games, but that's besides the point. Yeah, no, it's totally on me. That's what. Oh my god. I didn't even know it was sick. Oh my god. They made the Pale Gardens bigger. They made this one so big. Actually, this one's really cool. It's got ice in it. But no, I think they also updated some things of like how the thing looks dormant. The heart thing. Yeah, I think it looks different now dormant when it's correctly placed. I don't remember what it did look like before, so I don't know if that is or isn't different. I don't recall if that's different. It was Hunger Games' first book, sad in a bad way. Oh, she broke Peter's heart so genuine. It's sad. Oh, that is sad. I've never read it. Nor I've seen a bit of the first movie, a good bit, I should say. Most of the first movie I saw at one point, like a year ago. It was cool. You're 50, so your memory's starting to go. That's what I'm saying. I'm near 60, you know? I'm 58. Azrael, like the guy that stepped in for Batman while he healed. Oh, that guy, right. Yeah, Batman was so thrilled to have that guy step in, wasn't he? Oh no. Before it looked the same as it does in your hand, no color at all. Oh, okay, and now dormant, it has like a little orange tinge. Okay. The pale heart. Yeah, this is what summons the creaking, you know, at night. Man, this one's huge. I still wish they would add like a change to like add a mistiness in this, or like a fog when you're in this area. I still think that would be a lot cooler, but well, they're probably never gonna do that. It'd be cool though. Me and Mello watched Squid Game yesterday, and I think it broke them. I mean, yeah, which one did you watch? The real one or Mr. Beast? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. When I started getting pissed, I've been playing this MC mod pack the past hour and a half. So I've been caving his stream for nothing but an amethyst geode, and I still can't find one. No, not the geode. No. Book's better. Yeah, it's usually the case. I very, very rarely does a movie surpass a book. You know. I can't think of one off the top of the head that does. No. Oh, do these things drip leaves too? Oh, they do. Nice. Little particle effect. I know. And a lot of the other stuff that changed was like really simple particle effects. I feel like, right? Jumpo Valley gonna read Bible verses instead of the joke book. Yeah, that's what he reads to the Joker. He's trying to save him. He's trying to save his immortal soul. You know. He still he sees good in him still, but only in the way that something Catholic Church forgiveness something. Paper's never carefully. I might curse you with paper cuts. Huh? Gotta go now. Later, Fox. Enjoy your book rattled sadness. I just found one finally. Let's go. See, you manifested. You locked in. Nap, you can smelt leaves to get leaf litter. Wait, that's how that works? Wait a second. Like if I take a bunch of azalea leaves or whatever, what's furnace? Then I take a furnace, and then I guess a coal. And I guess a coal. I can just what? I can smelt these. Probably, seemingly. What Bible verse is 665? Why is that how you get these? What? Why would that at all make sense? Okay, cool, man. Of course, yes, you burn leaves to get leaves. Of course, yes. They totally wouldn't just be a charred mess. If you burn my leaves, I get more leaves. Oh my god. They're dead leaves. Yeah, but like, they should be a charred mess, not just dead leaves. Dead leaves like this happen from like natural like disintegration, not fire. Reality is an illusion. The universe is a hologram. Buy gold. Buy gold. Buy gold. Buy. Oh my god, not Bill Cipher. You find them on the ground. They spawn on the ground. Oh, wait, these actually come up from the ground a little bit. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that where I last was. Oh, it's cool. They got little stems. Look at that. Short grass will now generate slightly sparser animals. Huge shift. This is how to farm them. Ah, I see what you're saying. Well, apparently you can also burn leaves to get them. Who would have thunk, you know? What a picturesque little area, huh? What a cool little town. You people infuriate me. Yeah, it sounds like me. Yeah. Who's complaining about short grass? Me. I hated it. I hated having to use a water bucket all the time just to clear it out. This made sense to me instantly. Well, you know, the inner machinations of your mind are an enigma. What can I say? You're crazy, okay? Listen. I don't make the rules. You didn't see Nab's 3 hours stream rant about short grass? Can you imagine? Yeah, I have a tight 3 hours all about how awful short grass. That's a lot of leaves. I don't know how I feel about how much they generate, but whatever. I'm probably in a minority on that fact. I just feel like it's a lot. Oh, I thought that was a real thing. Can you imagine? Oh my god. We're looking at a snapshot, but was that the weird thing that was gonna happen? Oh, no. The weird thing that was gonna happen was, so like, I really shouldn't be streaming right now. I have things that need doing. But, you know, I felt bad because Monday's stream was so short and, like, we didn't actually get to do anything and people had asked. So I was like, oh, I will stream. And so I was like, how could I possibly mix these two things? The thing that I have to get done and write and the thing that and stream it. And so I was like, well, there's lots of ways, but I was like, well, I'm not just gonna, like, throw a Word doc up on screen. That's lame, you know? That's silly and lame and it would be boring to watch, you know? And so I thought, you know what? You know what we could do? And I might get fed up and just not continue with this, I don't know. But we could write my paper. We could write my paper I need to write in Minecraft. Cause you know. Hey, are you gonna look at me in the eyes and tell me that you don't want to examine the effects of militant suffragette movements on the female enfranchisement in Great Britain in the 1800s? Are you gonna tell me that? You don't want to learn about that? That's not something you're intrigued in, huh? You don't want to learn about that? Oh my god. Please just use a Word doc. No, I think I like this gimmick. I think this is way funnier. Oh my god. I want to learn about so much. You're very intriguing. Please just use a Word doc. Oh, do this gimmick. That's what I'm talking about, MJ. That's what I'm talking about. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is a wonderful... It's no different. It's just written page by page in a Minecraft document, you know? These are equal things. These are the same, you know? I'm nothing if not a gimmick streamer. Let's go. You can fit 5 sentences on each page, please. What do you mean? Surely not. Surely we can do better than that. You won't be able to check your work. Well, no, because I have... I don't know. I have like all the paperwork that I need and my notes. You know, like I'm just it's just an essay. So it's like, you know, I'm just doing the rough draft. You know, this is just gonna be the rough, and then I'll just copy paste it into a Word document after stream. It'll be fine. I'll cite it in APA. And that way it'll be just in-text citations and not footnotes, which then I'll have to turn into footnotes later, but it'll be fine. Submit your essay as a Minecraft file. Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you get Minecraft? I wrote my essay in Minecraft. Is that chill? You know, hey, you never said it had to be done in Word, okay? You just said it had to be APA formatted, okay? And it's formatted properly. Hey, nowhere did you say? Oh my god. I've heard of a student doing that actually. Oh my god, what freak. What monster did that? That's insane. Oh my god. I think this could go swimmingly. I think... What's that over? Is that a campfire? Perfect. Wait a second. I just think we find a nice little cozy spot in amongst this little village, you know? We get our own little cozy corner. And we write this, we bang out this little paper. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? This is like chill vibes, you know? This is screenshot all the page of the book and turn that in. Oh my god. The rules state the student may choose the word process of their choice. And I chose Minecraft. Oh my god. Listen, you can't say no, I've already started. See? Get the little crackle of the fire, it's lovely. Just screenshot, oh my god, write it in C? What does that mean? What in the language C, like for computer science? No, I don't even know how to write in C. What do you mean? I'm not in computer science. Are you crazy? I'd never do such a thing. Anyway. without any more to do, you know. When I thought about someone doing their art project in Minecraft or World Edit, treating it like a 3D modeling spec, I mean, that's actually kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. It's like Java, but worse. I'm writing C++ code right now whilst listening to stream. You poor soul. You poor soul. I don't envy you with having, I don't know, like a 1 colon or comma ruin the whole thing, but you can't find it. It's you know, it seems like a struggle because I've been trying to focus on art homework for like 3 hours. See, this is what's the word I'm looking for? What's the thing that kids do? Parallel play. It's like parallel play. I'm doing my work, you can do your work. You know, I was actually half inspired by when Menacing asked. When Menacing was like, "Nap stream today. I have work to do." Oh my god. It's not parallel play if you don't start. Fine, okay. Oh god, now I actually have to think of how to start this thing. Okay. This is gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. I just need to. Okay. This is gonna go great. Off to a great start. Off to a fantastic start already. You know. All right. No way you're actually doing it. What do you mean? This is it's either this or end stream, pal. I gotta get this thing done. I'd suggest using a synonym for the What could we possibly use? Throughout history, women. Some say there was a woman once, you know? Some say it was a rib. Others say it was, you know, it was boom, suddenly they were there, you know? Never gonna get done. Okay, you know what? I'm locking in. The choice by some British to adopt militant tactics divides many scholars when it comes to researching women's suffrage in Great Britain. UK. And you thought this would be the rib thing's a mistranslation. I don't know what you mean. Namely, due to the question of whether or not these tactics were truly necessary, or if they even accomplished anything other than just gotta turn the page real quick. Destruction, baby. Let's go. Oh my god. Hey, don't capitalize after a semicolon. I will if I so choose. Oh my god. They're both articles, but I would argue they're not synonyms. Oh my god. We need the 2.0. Wait, what? What do you mean we need 2.0? 2.0 what? Where do they even... Oh, namely. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Okay. Now, come on, Nap. Go use your brain. Some scholars Some scholars allege the militancy movement within women's suffrage did more to harm. What brain? What do you mean? The wizard gave it to me. Didn't you see that quiz stream? Women's chances at getting the vote than anything else. Time to turn in my 100-page essay because I wrote it in Minecraft. It's a legitimate form of writing. I eat the bread. What? No, that's not allowed. What are you? What are you, Angel? No, I don't think so. I don't think so, pal. Then anything else? However, this seems to be a false dichotomy that neglect fact that prior to the militancy movement, turn page. Prior to the militancy movement, there was a failure to gain enfranchisement. Unironically, if you have Bedrock Edition, this would be a lot easier. Books work a lot better. Auto paging, 2-page layout, and all. I don't have Bedrock though. That's oops. Oh my god. Writes 2 sentences. Time to turn the page. Listen, it's like when you get like a little quill and you go like dip 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 dip, and then you write for a little bit and then you gotta go back and go dip 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 dip. Because you can't just keep writing with the same. You don't have a ballpoint, so you got to keep dipping it into the inkwell, you know, as one does. You have Bedrock. It came free with your Xbox. Who says I own an Xbox? Huh? You know who says? No, because I didn't get it when it was free. It was free on PC, and I didn't get it on this account. Or, well, rather, like, my friend didn't get it on this account, and so I don't have it on this account. I also didn't get it on my main, but that's... was it Bedrock free for Java at one point? Yeah, and I thought it was stupid, and I didn't want Bedrock, because I have Java. And then I was like, oh, well, thank God you got it. And then he was like, no, I didn't get it. I haven't played Minecraft in years. And I was like, well, thanks, man. Here's $20. Could I have your account? If you have Java on PC, you also have Bedrock. I didn't claim it when it was available. Okay, what did I say? There was a failure to gain franchise. False dichotomy? Is that what? Am I? Oh, this seems to be a false dichotomy that neglects the fact that prior to the militancy movement, there was a failure to gain enfranchisement. Yeah. So something? No, probably not. So just something. Something changed in the. No, just in the approach. Yeah, the approach. Militancy, Baba Booey. And enfranchisement. Sheep. This is an oversimplification. On its surface of how female suffrage was achieved. However, it underscores my point. Underscores the need to at least further consider militancy. Further consider, and what it did, I guess. Yeah. Further consider militancy, and recognize its general. No, recognize what it did contribute. Yippee yahoo! Oh my god, I'm cursed with knowing every difference between Java and Bedrock because I did so many videos about it. Ooh! Ooh! Oh my god, your work is being judged by all your internet friends. Well, don't judge me! I'm cursed with knowing difference between Java and Bedrock. Oh my god. In a semicolon before, however, I disagree. I'm autistic and I have a curse where I spend an hour staring at a rule book from LARPing group because I wanted to do stuff related to LARPing, but there was nothing to do. I didn't read the rule book, just stared at the tab. Oh my god, I have grammar autism. Grammar schmammer, you know? This is the draft, you know? I don't worry about grammar in the draft. Who worries about grammar in the draft, alright? This is draft 1 of probably like 16. This'll be fine. Recognize what it did contribute. Alright. It was okay, yeah, damaging to the movement overall or not. Or not, militancy played a role in the enfranchisement. No, this was the enfranchisement of women in Britain and to allege movement must be entirely helpful, be at all beneficial, is seeking a clean cut. That should probably have a hyphen. Answer to a messy history. Baba booey. I'm not judging your work. I'm listening to you like a podcast. I'm drawing a guy. Later I'll be drawing letters. Yo. I do. Well, you know, we can't all. we can't all explode. Oh my god, that sentence hurt. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's wrong with that sentence? Damaging to the movement overall and I wrote or note or not. Militancy played a role in the enfranchisement of women in Britain, and to allege a movement must be entirely helpful, to be at all beneficial, is seeking a clean-cut answer to a mess history. Nothing wrong with that sentence. I don't know what you mean. If it's the fact that it's run on, I mean, you run on. I'm gonna run on and on and on, King. You know, to be a at all. Oh, I added an a. Yeah. To be at all beneficial is seeking a clean cut history. Militancy. No, just militant. This will probably be thesis, so topic plus comment. Militant suffrage, despite its issues, was an overall key factor in the success of the suffrage movement, vitalizing public discourse, forcing government recognition, and It just flows stupid. What do you mean it flows stupid? It flows fine. 5-page into paragraph. Great job. Let's go. We're doing great. Recognition and creating the foundation necessary for change to occur. Let's go, baby. How many paragraphs do you have per page? I have pages per paragraph. You see, I wrote it in Minecraft. It's beautiful. Let me read it back, actually. The choice by some British people to adopt militant tactics divides many scholars when it comes to researching women's suffrage in Great Britain. Namely, due to the question of whether or not these tactics were truly necessary or if they, if they even accomplished anything other than destruction. Some scholars allege the militancy movement within women's suffrage did more to harm women's chances at getting the vote than anything else. However, this seems to be a false dichotomy that neglects the fact that prior to the militancy movement, there was a failure to gain enfranchisement. Something changed in the approach, militancy. Something changed in the approach, militancy, and enfranchisement was achieved. This is an oversimplification on its surface of how female suffrage was achieved. However, it underscores the need to at least further consider militancy and recognize what it did contribute. Damaging to the movement overall or not, militancy played a role in enfranchisement of women in Britain, and to allege a movement must be entirely helpful to be at all beneficial is seeking a clean-cut answer to a messy history. Militant suffrage, despite its issues, was an overall key factor in the success of the suffrage movement, revitalizing public discourse, forcing government recognition, and creating foundations necessary for change to occur. I think we're cooking, baby. I think that is great. You're missing punctuation on that last page. Who needs it? You read your papers back, you don't just write and zone out everything in the past. No, what do you mean? I always read my paper back. What do you mean? How many paragraphs per page? 0.2. Oh my god. I mean, that's a solid intro. That's paragraph 1. Paragraph 2, page 6, baby. No, I don't need to lay out the authors yet. Yeah, let's just... are all your papers about women's rights in different countries? No, not particularly. Some of them are about human rights in other countries. You know, what do you want from me? It was either this, or I was gonna work on a paper about radical democracy or radical democratic theory. There was only 2 options to work on, okay? And this was one that I was like, oh, there's British people in chat. They might find this interesting. Oh my god. This was my choice because I was like, this is probably the most, like, approachable topic to stream about. Write a paper on demographic transition model. Why would I... you were right. I find this incredibly interesting. It's a very interesting topic. I genuinely think it's worth talking about, you know? I'm curious about your studies. In the last paper you told us about was about the French women's rights. I'm being genuine. Well, it's just like, well, because I just don't want to be. I could explain it in genuinity, but like I'm just gonna get told, oh, I dropped, oh, my feminist literature, oh, because that's what always happens. So I talk about anything I work on, and then everybody in chat goes, oh, my feminist literature. And then I go, okay. Oh my god. I'd papers draw homework streams. Why? I have to leave, get food, but I'm interested. We'll be back. Sure thing, smaller. We poke fun. We were interested. I know. I'm mostly just bantering back. Oh my god, just talk about it. Well, it's just like in general, my vibe on like a lot of this stuff is a lot of it. It's kind of the great frontier of a lot of history and historical discourse right now is still like women's involvement in history because it's a historically underexplored avenue. Like it really only started as a subsect of like historical study, really in terms of like academia. Like, yo, Cheeseball, thanks so much for the follow. Why are you following during homework? I hope you're doing well. But it's like, it was underrepresented until roughly like second wave feminism was where you actually start seeing it be taken up in classrooms. Not really taken seriously until the late 2000s. So it's just a really new frontier where a lot of writing hasn't been done. And I think that's interesting. Why did you follow during this? MJ, don't scare them off. No. Are you having a good day? I'm having a great day, man. I'm living La Vida Loca. What about yourself? How long is this meant to be? A Minecraft book can only have 100 pages. We'll make 2 books. We'll make 2 books. It'll be fine. We'll make 3. We'll make a set. We'll make a whole set of books. Oh my god. In understanding the militancy movement within the suffrage, that should probably be capitalized. Suffrage movement in. I was always in Patterson in your work. So I was pulling at the thread. Okay, fair. Listen. Anytime it's come up in the Discord, I end up like oversharing, and then somebody goes like, "Wow, get a load of this guy." They're like, "Oh no, you're correct, but no, you're cooking me. No, please." Oh my god. Oh, do you know how often I misspell Britain? Oh my god. In Great Britain, it must be understood. Oh, also Cheeseball, I'm writing my paper in Minecraft right now. This is like the stupidest stream I've ever done. Do you play horror mods? I wish. I don't actually. I'm terrible with horror. I'm disgustingly bad at horror games. They obliterate me and I cry. Why am I doing this, or why am I bad with horror? I mean, I'm doing this because I need to get work done. And I was like, well, but I want to stream too. Oh my god. I never once in my life misspelled Britain. What can I say? You live there, King. App, can we install a horror mod into this? No! You're not getting much work done? Oh my god. App! I was doing a bit. I know. You misspelt it in it. I just wasn't gonna say it in it. That should be a sub goal. I would pay to watch Nap play horror mods. No! Wow, that sounds awful! Oh my god. Must be understood that suffrage had been a long-standing movement that came in and out of public discourse as various champion voices waxed waned on the issue, calling for female franchisement. We're gonna I'll go live with horror with Ted today. I mean, cool, dude. Sick. That sounds awesome. Congrats. Survival homework. Oh my god. Nap, can you do this in VR Minecraft and type with your arms? I don't own VR Minecraft. I don't own VR. If I did, I'd play Beat Saber. It would be great. I've always wanted to. movement. Yeah. So by the turn of the 20th, you know, 20th. Yo, Tiger! Howdy, Jen. Howdy, Lucas. Howdy, Valor. Howdy, Nap. What are we doing today? How do, Tiger? I'm doing swell. I'm writing a paper in Minecraft. Because I was asked to stream, and I was like, okay, I have things I need to get done, you know? You want to play one with me? I have extra. No, I'm good, King. I gotta get my work done. You know, it's vital. I appreciate the offer. But I'm Gucci. 20th century. However, there could be no mistake that the core movement failed in its attempts after or another day. I mean, I'm probably gonna just fish up after this, but you know, I don't really tend to play much beyond hardcore Minecraft and like other games like that. I also hate horror, so I'm probably not gonna play a horror game. I appreciate the offer, kind of you. Core movement had failed in its attempts. Its attempts to what? Gain political recognition? Yeah, I guess. Failed in its attempts to gain political recognition and enfranchisement. Let's go, baby. $1 million word for women via traditional political means. Traditional avenues. No, traditional political means. Baba boy. I've only just noted the smoke is frozen. Can you only open world? Can you open the world delay so it doesn't pause during? What do you mean? It's flickering right there. What do you mean? It's right there flickering. What do you mean? Oh my god. I want to see the day and weather cycles. I actually have no idea how. I mean, everything else, it should be all moving. Like it was night earlier. I know the smoke's paused, but it was night earlier. Smoke is a gray orb above it. Yeah, that smoke's frozen weirdly, but it was night earlier in the. So it should switch between the two, you know? Traditional political of the 15 private members. It was 15, right? 15 private members bills. The time's not moving. It's frozen. If you open it to land, it becomes multiplayer and time passes. That sounds dangerous. I don't think I'm gonna do this. That sounds like you're gonna send a cruise missile at my house. Of the 15 private members, yes. 15 private members. Member bills and resolutions put before, I guess. Yeah, put forward. Put forward in Parliament between 1870 and 1897. Resolve the issue of female suffrage. Not a one. Thinks we invented the world's first way to connect to land remotely. Maybe. I don't know what you know. Yeah, I didn't think you'd do it. Okay. Oh my god. Land party at Nap's house. Oh my god. True. We'll all hop on. We'll all play Spleef. It'll be great. We'll all play TNT Jump and Spleef. What a wacky little time. Not one was full, nor given the deserving and the constitutional issue of quality it deserves. That's gonna be what's the name? Fawcett. She's quoting from 1920. Yes, Fawcett. Fawcett. What he doesn't know is I'm outside his building and waiting for the world to open to land so I can connect and hero Brino. Oh my god. You don't have the first clue if I'm not even in a building. You don't know that. I could be anywhere. I'm not even a building. I'm in a manor. You don't know. You don't know. This lack of success and seeming regard by the government. Hey, no, just by the government of Oliver 4. By the government. No, disregard of. Yeah, disregard of women's peaceful discourse is what drove women like Christabel Pankhurst, right? I think so. Manors are not buildings. Oh my god. I'm learning so much tonight. So true. What, that I'm in a manor and that I don't own bedrock? What do you mean? Yeah, my stately manor. Yeah. Call me Bruce Wayne. Yeah, Christabel Pankhurst. A founder of the militant group, women's social and political union, WXPU. She was actually, Pankhurst was a really interesting character. If you ever want to look into somebody really cool from history, highly recommend it. She's an unsung hero. She's sick. She blew up a building. Batman mentioned Ra. Can you write an essay on buildings? Buildings are buildings, and they are built using building materials. I have made buildings in Minecraft. Look behind you. Yes, I'll hand in the paper on Minecraft and I'll say, look behind you at a rendition of a building. Please look to your left at my for figure 1, and instead of having like the image in the paper, it's just like look to your left. What if you handed in a paper? What if you handed in a final project as like an adventure map? What if you set it to adventure mode and made them like fight the Wither to get to your like final thesis? Oh my god. You know, I feel like if I were a teacher, I would appreciate that. I'd be like, honestly, this is kind of fun. I like Minecraft. This is pretty sick, not gonna lie. Traditional method. No, just traditional method. Radicalized them to take up their cause with a militant approach. Bada boom. It is the failure? No, the failing. Probably. Failing of the classic peaceful approach that created the frustration and subsequent desire to take the fight for equality in the militant direction. Let's go. I'm building a mall in a planet coaster so I can practice building buildings. Let's go. If Nap got that kind of essay, you'd have an A before you even read it. It'd be amazing. I'd be like A+. You deserve the world. Well, the important question is your professor is if your professor is cool or not. In primary school, we had to build roller coasters in medium. I chose Minecraft. Roller coaster school. Oh my god. Also to anybody who wasn't here, like Tiger from the jump, I'm writing a paper on why militancy in the women's suffrage movement in the 19th century Britain. Oh my god. Cause you know, I'm cool. I'm pretty sick. I'm pretty awesome, you know? Took your time explaining that. What do you mean? I just forgot that other people had joined since. Oh my god. Exploring this development, it is then important to begin by establishing a bit of background on the suffrage movement, right? The suffrage movement. A little bit of background. Suffrage movement. On the suffrage movement. Fight that commonly and for the purposes of this paper is recognized to have occurred between 1870 and to 1928, baby, is 58 years. Yeah, 58 year 58 no, that also needs a hyphen. 58 year period coincided with many social and cultural changes. I swear to God, I can type. It's just there's people here. I'm sorry. It's throwing me off. Figured out that out on the road. I mean, maybe. You never know. You never know. I thought it was worth saying. I thought it was worth circling back. The hyphen between Spider and Man. I would never forget the hyphen in Spider-Man. How dare you? And I won't stand for others doing it either. With many social and cultural changes of the late modern period in Europe, with various civil rights causes, championed by activists, suffrage being one of many causes to emerge out of what is now known as first wave feminism. What if I wrote? I mean, you're wrong. Put some respect on his name, King. Oh my god, you're both wrong. And if I were a meaner streamer, I'd time you both out. You know, I'd send you into the sun. I'd simply obliterate you. 12 pages! I'm flying through this thing, baby! Oh, God. Do it, coward! Do it! I dare you! Yeah, I'm like... no, that'd be... Oh... 600 seconds? How long is 600 seconds? Is that 10 minutes? I think that was longer than I meant it to be. I think that was longer than I meant it to be. I think 600 seconds is like a pretty long time, isn't it? I guess 60 seconds is a minute. 60 times 10 would be 600. Yeah, that's 10 minutes. Oh, that's rough, actually. I feel bad now. I meant to do it for like a minute. Oh, no. Oh, Dios Cristo. Oh, sweet Jiminy Cricket. First with feminism in their pursuit for a more equalization in the developing so-called mass society. These women work tirelessly to beseech the government for inclusion. Let's go! W! What did I get? Oh, I just... That's my bad. Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That one lasted for much less time. I want one of my baby croissants. What is my breakfast? Have it anyway. I have class in 2 hours and I cannot be bothered to do the work for it. King, come on, we're doing it together. We're both doing our work. Come on. Come on. We're both doing our work. Come on. Don't leave me here alone doing work. However, Wall. Oh my god, I keep running out of space. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep this bit up. Well, they were met in some cases with some by officials and in some sect of the population. No such thing as a population unless you're counting puppy. In which case they play basketball for Air Bud or something. I actually never saw. I've never seen those movies. I've heard good things, I guess. Some sects of the population by the turn of the century, there had been little to no change on a parliamentary level. My good dinner for 2 cheese sticks and a baby croissant. Why? Oh my god. Women remained second place. That's okay. I'll probably cite pervy. Yeah. There's the whole kit and caboodle 2019 1 2 3 4. I don't think I ever planned on putting in-text citations into a Minecraft book. You know, oddly enough, I don't think they ever thought this would happen. I don't think they ever worried. Oh, did we leave enough space for in-text citation, do you think? I get the feeling they didn't think anyone was gonna be looking to do anything like that, you know? I could be wrong, but I feel like Jeb and Agnes weren't like, ooh, should we make sure that there's an ability to like alter the text for that? Why didn't they include a footnote feature? Exactly. I'm here doing APA when I want to do Chicago, man, but they don't got footnotes. Devastating. Devastating. It's like they don't even want me to do this, you know? It's like they don't even want me to be writing a paper in their game. What kind of a freak doesn't want an entire essay written in a Minecraft book? I'll hand it in. They'll love it. They'll say, wow, can I include this in my adventure map, Napoleon? I'm like, you sure can, boss. And they'll be like, gee willikers, what a fun way to learn. And then everyone's gonna clap. It's gonna go great. Oh my god, that's what I want from the next Minecraft update. Is I want a footnote feature making me do APA citations on my Minecraft books. I need Chicago. Come on. Oh my god. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the unwillingness of MPs to pursue the cause of suffrage. Yeah. Has been largely related to the fear of whom the newly enfranchised would vote for, with liberals and conservatives both being unwilling to take the chance of the other getting an advantage. What are the odds? That's unheard of, never before seen. Politicians on both sides of the aisles not doing something because they're both worried the other one might get an upper hand from the greater good? No, devastating. To the electorate. No, there's a mod for everything. Surprisingly, I cannot find one for footnotes. Be the change you want to see. Oh my god. Come on, be the change you want to see. It's the only way. It's gonna be vivid. So, yeah. This stance. Oh wait, no, that reads unnecessary now. This stance, This stance, makes perfect sense for a government, though, when the only force confronting them is the National Union of Women's Suffrage Society, probably. Suffrage Societies, NUWS, newest, which adopted constitutional law-abiding tactics of lobbying parliament and writing campaigns. The MPs were utilized. Somebody's gonna rip this. Somebody's gonna hand this in for us. Got on Gilbert Chicken and Rice Burger. I have an 8 p.m. and don't know if I'll get home in time for it. That sucked. I mean, simply sprint to the chicken and rice place, you know? Just simply sprint there. Actually, I'm gonna read this back, so I'm not absolutely losing it. Jesus Christ, this is such a stupid way of doing it. My roommate told me to rip your essay right when you started. Wow. I don't have a class when I'd use it, but wow. Oh my god. Wow. Why? Oh my god. Devastating. Your roommate's a nefarious ne'er-do-well. The choice by some British females to adopt militant tactics divides many scholars when it comes to researching women's suffrage in Great Britain, UK, namely due to the question of whether or not these tactics were truly necessary or if they would even accomplish anything other than destruction. Some scholars allege the militancy movement within women's suffrage did more to harm women's chance at getting the vote than anything else. However, this seems to be a false dichotomy that neglects the fact that prior to the militancy movement, there was a failure to gain enfranchisement. Something changed in the approach. Militancy and enfranchisement was achieved. This is an oversimplification on its surface of how female suffrage was achieved. However, it underscores the need to at least further consider militancy and recognize what it did contribute, damaging to the movement overall or not, militancy played a role in the enfranchisement of women in Britain, and to allege a movement must be entirely helpful to be beneficial is seeking a clean-cut answer to a messy history. Militant suffrage, despite its issues, was an overall key factor in the success of suffrage movement, revitalizing public discourse, forcing government recognition, and creating the foundations necessary for change to occur. In understanding the militancy movement within the suffrage movement in Great Britain, it must be understood that suffrage has been a long-standing movement that came in and out of public discourse, as various champions' voices waxed and waned on the issue, calling for female enfranchisement. By the turn of the 20th century, however, there could be no mistake that the core movement had failed in its attempt to gain political recognition and enfranchisement for women via traditional political means. Of the 15 private members' bills and resolutions put forward in Parliament between 1870 and 1897 to resolve the issue of female suffrage, not one was successful nor given a deserving attention a constitutional issue of equality deserves. This lack of success and seeming disregard for the government of women's peaceful discourse is what drove women like Christabel Pankhurst, a founder of the Militant Group for Women's Social and Political Union, WSPU, away from the traditional method and radicalized them to take up their cause with a militant approach. It is the failing of the classic peaceful approach that created the frustration and subsequent desire to take the fight for equality in the militant direction. In exploring this development, it is then important to begin by establishing a bit of the background on the suffrage movement, a fight that is commonly, and for the purposes of this paper, is recognized to have occurred between 1870 and 1928. This 58-year period coincides with many social and cultural changes of the late modern period in Europe, with various civil rights causes being championed by activists. Suffrage being one of many causes to emerge out of what is known as first-wave feminism. In their pursuit for a more equal position in the developing so-called mass society, these women worked tirelessly to beseech the government for inclusion. However, while they were met in some cases with support by officials and in some sects of the population, by the turn of the century there had been little to no change on the parliamentary level. Women remained second class. The unwillingness of MPs to pursue the cause of suffrage has been largely attributed to the fear of whom the newly enfranchised would vote for, with liberals and conservatives both being unwilling to take the chance of the other getting the advantage of this addition to the electorate. Stance makes perfect sense for a government, though, when the only force confronting them is the National Union of Women's Suffrage Society, which adapted to constitutional law-abiding tactics of lobbying the government and writing campaigns through MPs were utilized. Okay. Alright, that's not terrible. Never mind, nefarious, ne'er-do-well. Why did you choose such confusing words to spell, Christ? What do you mean? Oh my god. I have one thing to say to you, Nap. Worth it. Oh my god. Also, Great Britain and the UK are not technically the same thing. Great Britain is a geographical term to refer to specifically the islands Scotland, Wales, and England, while the UK is political title, which includes Northern Ireland. Well, and at the time that I'm writing, Northern Ireland doesn't really exist, okay? For the period that I'm writing for, there isn't really like a distinction of the two as much, because Ireland is still part of the United Kingdom at this time in its entirety. For the sake of completionism, the British Isles include the Republic of Ireland as well. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, the term that would be used in like a paper would be Great Britain with the captioning of UK, because that covers it leading into the 20th century, while also leaving it open to the fact that there was earlier iterations, so it communicates the area that I'm talking about semi-succinctly, I should say. Oh, look. You know, I'm gonna be real. I think I might have to. I think I might have to switch. I don't know if this is really. I mean, this is like a solid 2 paragraphs done, but having to continuously like turn the page may or may not be slowing me down. I may have to switch gears, King. You know, I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but hey, sir, I hope you don't mind, sir. Yeah, I hope you don't mind. I'm I'm just gonna leave a little thing here for you. One second. Let me just grab a bundle as well. Yeah, let me just. I'm just I didn't mean to move that like that. I'm just you know, yeah, we'll get this here. Then I'm just gonna leave some nice little nice little literature here for you. All right, just right here for if you should need it. You know. Why does that fill a bundle? By the way, it's one item. You've done very well to commit to the bit for this long. It just became so painful. In that read back, I was like, oh my god, this is bad. You nearly deleted the book. It stressed me out so much. No, surely not. No bundles work. Yeah, carry one step. Yeah, but I thought it carried lots of individual items too. I thought I'd be able to carry like. It should carry 7 shulker boxes. Why won't they let me carry 19 shulker boxes in a bundle? Come on. Oh, I understand the game logic. I'm just saying they should let me. You should let me have a sack of written books, you know? Oh man. But anyway, chatters, thanks for coming along on whatever this stupid thing. Oh, medicine! my reason for streaming. Oh my god. Medicine, you missed it. I wrote a paper. I've written a paper on how do I? There we go. You missed my. We've been writing a paper on women's suffrage and militancy in the 1800s. Oh my god. I'll write, I'll watch you write on a Google Doc. Well, it's not just that so much as it's also just like me speaking it as I go. It's just very like, I feel like I'm trying to continuously bounce between chat and this and not fully locking in on just writing the thing. This was a test to see if I could do any of it at all. Please, 5 minutes, 5 more minutes. For you, medicine, sure, King, sure. You're why this stream exists. So you know what? You're absolutely getting it. What, me? No, that sounds crazy. Oh my god. We'll finish out the paragraph we were working on then. How's that? Because it took 15 pages to get 3 paragraphs. Oh my god. Chat will vibe at a separate tab while you focus. We don't. But I don't believe that. I think that's a falsehood. You know. I think you're wrong. Oh my god. Cause yeah, I was talking about why it makes sense that a government would ignore peaceful women's suffrage movement, because why would they care if you're just gonna act within the law, then who cares? Not saying that you should act outside of the law, chatters. I'm just saying, you know, that is a theory that some scholars have. You know, just a theory. You know, I'm just saying. Let's see. Tactics of lobbying parliament, writing campaigns. These were utilized. I don't know. It was mostly because they were liberals. Due to the NUWSS. Oh my god. The NUWSS dominated by women, liberals who believe in their party's reforming agenda and were prepared to play a waiting game. Doesn't that sound familiar? I mean, what? It's all cyclical. It's a big circle. It's always the same. That's crazy. One group of expecting a reform party to actually reform things, and so they try to act within the system because the system claims it has one party that will reform things, but then it doesn't seem to want to reform anything in actuality. It just kind of wants to coalesce its own power. Nancy Pelosi, what are you doing here? Who let you in here? That's crazy. I mean, what? Huh? I came back and this sounds like current America. That's what I'm saying. It's all a circle, baby. The problem, why? Yeah, this section G, that sure does sound familiar. Yeah, this was over 100 years ago. There was the largest group of the people being like, hey, women should be allowed to vote. The NUWSS basically believed, in large part, they were like, hey, guys, listen, I know nothing's really changing yet, but hey, stick with us. We're gonna do letter writing campaign. Write your congressman, or write your member of parliament, I guess in this case, and let them know that you think you should be allowed to vote. You really feel it. And we'll give them constitutional reasons why, and they're a reform party, so they'll go, oh, well, you know, of course we'll get to that. We'll maybe get to that, but, you know, a century later, historians can read the messages between those MPs and realize, oh, wait, no, none of them actually had any intent to do that. Does Britain have a constitution? Yeah, sort of. Sort of, yes. That's a long story. Yeah, so like yes and no. Like that's we do? Yeah, well, sort of. Not in the way that America does. Most countries don't have a constitution in the way America does, but almost every country has a constitution. That's why you guys have a constitutional monarchy. Like, the Constitution is what makes that a thing. You know that, right? Like, here, let me, it's your Bill of Rights, it's your Magna Carta, and there's a third document I think like on, because yeah, it's a written and unwritten thing, which is like more common amongst a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Commonwealth countries. I thought it was just vibes. Monarchy feels British, so we do it. No, that's, oh, this is such a thing. Britain just well, no, most countries in the world do that. No, okay, so this is, how do I explain this? To condense this down. Yeah, you guys definitely don't have a monarchy just because that feels cool. That is definitely not why. It's not. It's that's probably a hot button issue that I should get into. My fancy cheese goes bad tomorrow. I need to eat it all now. Pray for me. I mean, that's just bait. But yeah, it's the Magna Carta. Let's see. What document? The Magna Carta, the Bill of Rights, and more recent. Oh, and then just your acts of. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then just your acts of parliament. So, okay. So, the easiest way to explain this is you guys have a constitution in the way that every modern country has a constitution. Most don't do what America did, which is like not only write a constitution like verbatim, like here's the Constitution, but also America's Constitution, because it's a republic and not a this is what, so having a king makes this different. A republic founding on a document means that that document therefore has to be at least somewhat treated as like the highest law of the land. You know what I mean? After you gotta log in, but Lord, I'm fairly certain it's been 5 minutes. Oh god. Yo, Kraken, I'll do. See, the issue is I can go get chicken and rice because it's an online class. I just got on my phone. My phone is dead because someone decided to stream off schedule. Oh, don't blame me for this. It's not my fault. Oh, the Pirate Party of Iceland tried to crowdsource a constitution. Yeah, that probably, I wouldn't put it past. So, like, your guys' constitution, so British and then subsequently all Commonwealth countries, specifically Commonwealth, not necessarily former parts of the empire, but specific Commonwealth countries, all founded on the British principle, which is basically, one refers back to Britain. The coolest thing in the world countries like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, South Africa, all of these countries, if they don't have a law on their book, like, so they, because they also use British precedent law, if they, like, if a court case shows up and they don't have a law for it, they just look at what Britain does, and then they do that. Like, legal, that is the legal framework that they operate with. If we don't have something, or if Britain has something that's more long-standing, we just yoink that. We just take that. It's a really interesting side system that a lot of major countries in the world use if they were formerly part of the British Empire and are currently part of the Commonwealth. Not all former Commonwealth countries, but yeah. Would you jump too? Hey, that's kind of how they feel about it, yeah. Going to a bug where in every stream I can't redeem channel points redemption and fix. For a stream I get banned, then unbanned. It's annoying. I go on a stream and get asked for banned, then unbanned. So please ban me, then unban me. Huh? What? Making something off the British for a change. True. Oh my god. But so that's so like they're I need to be moving while I do this. I need to. So anyway, the Constitution of Britain is made up of a few key documents. Notably, the two anchoring documents of it are the Magna Carta and the it was the Bill of Rights, but I forget which. Funny enough, this Bill of Rights is part of why America had a revolution. The Bill of Rights of, I want to say 1670, 2 or something like that. That could be wrong. British Bill of Rights. 1689. No, I was close. Oh my god. Okay, I was close, but it was 1689. Anyway, but yeah, you need to is the only way I try to work. I don't have the unban element open right now, King. If I banned you, I wouldn't be able to then like unban you like that, you know? It'd be I'd have to go digging for that thing. Why don't I have the unban element open? I'm not in the habit of unbanning people I ban. Why would I don't need the element open constantly, because if I ban somebody, then I'm probably just gonna leave them banned. I don't know if I've ever unbanned somebody on this channel. I'd have to remember where that thing's located, King. I'm sorry. I'll look for it in future. And have it ready at a different point. But what was I saying? Oh, Constitution of Britain. Right. So anyway, yeah, your Constitution is those two documents plus any act of parliament, and any act of parliament it only becomes part of the Constitution once it receives royal assent, which is written out in the Magna Carta as how that works. So that's kind of how your whole system works. It's been 5 minutes. You need to lock in. Yeah, but then they asked me interesting questions about the Constitution of Britain, which is a very interesting subsect of questions. Go write your essay so my phone can charge. I want dinner. Oh my god, it's actually so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna real quick shotgun the rest of these, and if any of them pique your interest, ask me about it on Friday, because I'll be streaming again. But yeah, so long and the short of it, that's why Britain in its foundational documents will technically it's harder for somewhere like Australia or Canada to do this than even Britain, which is very funny, but that's why you'll probably never get rid of your royal family because they're deeply not because of tradition, but because it's kind of the framework for your legal system. And in a way that like other countries that had Britain as like a colonial power were able to do this because they existed outside of the framework. They were acquired as colonies in a different way than Commonwealth countries were. And so for that reason, they were able to be like, actually, I'm out. And they could leave. A place like that has a governor general in the way of that's the title, right? Governor General? Viceroy? No, Governor General. It was a viceroy in the 1800s. For places like Australia and New Zealand and stuff like that, they can't really leave that easy because the whole framework of their legal system derives its authority from the crown, which in America, everything derives its authority from the Constitution. But the Constitution in Britain is entwined in essence with the crown. That's like, they're married together in a way that, so basically to like get rid of them, unlike other European powers, which had the ability to get rid of them, sort of, you guys would need to quite literally refound as a nation. You would need to like become not a nation anymore and then refound. It would be very difficult for Britain to otherwise do this. It's really not a swipe of the hand type thing in the way, unless there's like violent revolt. That's a different thing. I'm not encouraging that. I'm just saying that the only there's three instances in history at all that have ever resulted in a monarchy no longer being in power, and that is through a line dying out, and that country then gets absorbed. So like what happened to Portugal going into Spain, violent revolt, or abdication through war, and those last ones are more recent. That's like a really 20th century type thing. So that those are the only three options that have ever existed for that. It has never worked out outside of that. If anybody tells you it did, they're lying. But anyway, that's not saying it's a good or bad thing. That's just what I'm saying. That's just a fact that is included in that. The three foundational documents, or the two foundational documents and additional stuff, is really interesting for constitutionality, which then ties into this paper, because the constitutionality of these liberal women believed that, when I'm using liberal, I mean the party that they were supporting, not liberal as in left-leaning, believed in the idea that like, oh, their party would do reform because they claimed for reform, but they really didn't actually want to do reform, and it didn't matter to that party because at the end of the day, these women couldn't vote, and so why would they give them a right to vote if right now they can ignore them and literally no consequences could possibly exist? Because they can't vote. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna lock in on this paper. I can give you more broad strokes at a later point. Ask me anytime you want. I don't know, but yeah, it's all very interesting. But I really do gotta go. MJ needs to charge their phone so they can go get chicken, and I need to write a paper. So I will see you next time. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Medicine, I'm sorry I couldn't have streamed longer for you. The VOD's there if you want it, but I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening, a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Bye, chat! Bye!